What you doing on here before going and doing that?
I don't know. I just came on here for the first time yesterday and it was really fun. So I was like, let me just do this real quick. But
Well,
it's taken away from nap time though.
okay. Well, I don't want to take away from your nap because I got something kind of like big and philosophical to talk about, and I'm just wondering
Wait,
if you want to be a
let's
part of
no.
it.
Yeah, let's go there.
You want to go there? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Are you
I see
okay?
this.
Are you okay
Yeah,
being recorded?
yeah, that's fine.
Cool. That's awesome. Very, very cool. So awesome. Well,
Yes.
let me ask you this. So, what brings you light to your life? What,
What brings light to my life?
yeah, what brings happiness and light to your life?
So when I was younger, it used to be, I used to be more turned outward. So it would be hanging out with friends or riding a motorcycle, smoking weed, going on vacation.
Right.
But now that I'm a bit older, it's it's as I turn inward and have more of an inner experience of life that I find the light of life. And so it's less temporary and more of the eternal. And the way for me to reach that is through meditation.
That's fantastic. You are exactly who I wanted to talk to about this. So, I have started something called Project Legion, which is
Okay.
basically this. It's a charity that it's a nonprofit. What I want to do is I just want to get my name out there to creators of people that want to do good things, and that's
Okay.
really it. That's all it comes down to. And I want to eventually work up to paying people to do what it is that brings them happiness and brings them joy. And I that's kind of the end goal, but right now I'm trying to get my name out there. And this is literally the first stream and you are the first person on here. So thank you for being part of it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
appreciate it.
thank you for doing this and considering me to talk. So,
Awesome. So what's your name?
my name is Justin.
Justin. My name's
Yeah,
Christian.
Christian. Nice to
Yep.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. So yeah, that's awesome. I love that meditation is where. So how do you meditate? What's the? Do you have a goal in mind when you meditate? Do you do something specific when you meditate? Tell me about it.
So different times a day or different days, I'll do different things, but one of them is simply a present moment awareness.
Okay.
So being aware of the sound, the temperature, the feeling, my body, things that are within the environment and just there. So I'm not thinking about the past. I'm not thinking about the future. I'm just present. So that's a very simple beginning that I do. But that can lead to what I call like a seed meditation.
Okay.
And and so you focus your attention on a particular object of meditation or a quote or an image. It could, for some people, it might be the Buddha or Jesus or whatever it may be, or it might just be simply your breath. And so I'll take that seed and focus on that. And then eventually you let the seed fade away and all of our attention is being drawn to like one single point. And from there, it can get deeper.
I love it. That's so fantastic. Do you ever find yourself with a drive to do something after meditation, something creative or something more mindful after these meditations?
Um, I wouldn't say anything in particular, but I feel like I can go about my day, whatever I have on my agenda. I go about it more mindfully, and I get more out of it because I'm centered in that actual activity. So a lot of times we have goals, and everything we do before we get to the goal is just kind of a stepping stone, and we don't really pay attention. But I think after meditation, no matter what mundane task it may be, I'm more involved. So,
I love that.
um, it's not about why I'm doing it, but it's just the fact that that's what I'm doing.
I love that. I love that. I just have one last question for you, and then I'm gonna let you go do your nap thing. Um,
Okay.
if Project Legion takes off,
Okay.
let's say it does, and it may not be me, it may be someone else, it whatever the case is. Suddenly, Project Legion is a known quantity. What is an aspect of your life that you would want changed for the better? A positive aspect of your life that you would want to see improved in some way?
Um, Probably to be a little bit less selfish and more selfless,
Okay.
and turned outward in the name of service.
Okay.
So I'd like to work on that selfishness.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's a fantastic goal, because that's something that, I mean, you and me here right now, you've now heard about Project Legion, whether it takes off or not. If you want to do something like that, you can. Um, that's something I'm going to be on every aspect of social media. I'm going to be, I have a Snapchat, I have a TikTok, I have a YouTube channel that I'm working on right now. It's not up and running yet, but it's going to be. I have a Reddit. I have all of these aspects of social media. Wherever you find yourself going, start doing kind things in the
Mm-hmm.
name of this project.
Okay.
If
So,
you feel confident in it.
uh, yeah, definitely. So before we end, can you drop maybe an Instagram name or something? I'll just copy it
Of
and
course
then
I don't have an
I'll.
Instagram.
Oh, what about?
Let me make one right now. Instagram. Let me
You
make
can
an
make an
Instagram.
Instagram, or I have Facebook and TikTok as well.
I have a
If you want to
Facebook.
drop one.
I
Yeah,
have a
you want to
Facebook.
drop the Facebook info, and I'll follow you on there.
Yeah, yeah. My name is
And then
Christian Donaldson.
okay, and then I'll also follow all the other things.
Project Legion. It's Project Legion is the group name. It doesn't have any pictures right now. I'm working
Okay,
with an editor right now to get some pictures up there. So you would be the first person on the Facebook profile. I will
okay,
get an Instagram up and running right now. It'll
okay,
be under my name. I'm going to change the I'm gonna change the name on my Instagram because it's Sins Legion right now, which is old.
yeah,
So it's gonna be I'll change it to Project Legion. But so awesome,
cool.
my dude.
Oh, also one last thing.
Yeah,
The star behind you. What does that mean to you? Why do you have that?
this is actually so weirdly enough. I'm in my friend's home, and
Okay,
this is their home. But everything in here has symbolism.
yeah,
It's up to you to decide what the symbolism means. The bedspread has a moon on it. The
uh-huh,
star in the background. There is symbolism in everything that I do,
uh-huh.
and there's a reason that it exists. So it's one of
Nice.
those. So it's supposed to be like one of those ARGs. Do you know what an ARG is?
ARG. No, not necessarily.
Alternate reality game, basically. And
Okay,
basically the idea is it's supposed to be uh, a path for people to follow that like lore and like to find pieces of a puzzle. So like
uh-huh,
I have a Reddit, but
yeah,
I don't talk about my Reddit very much. There's a lot in the Reddit. So it's a lot for people to just kind of go through, and there's secrets in there, and I
yeah,
want people to just kind of go through, and I want them to learn how to be kind. That's the
uh-huh.
goal, is to learn to be kind. So
This is an awesome project.
thanks, my dude. I really appreciate
Yeah.
it. I really
Did you
appreciate it.
see did you see the show The OA?
Yes, I have seen at least an episode or two of the OA.
Okay, because the second season they have the AG, like the what you're talking about. They
Oh,
kind of
really?
have that. Yeah, yeah. It's a great show, and based on the short time we've talked, I'd say you would definitely enjoy it. So maybe give it
I'll
a
write it
try.
down. I will write it
Yeah,
down.
the
The
OA on Netflix.
OA. OA. Oh,
Yeah,
it's on Netflix? That's great.
yeah,
The OA on Netflix. I
yeah.
know I've
It's
watched at
so
least a
good.
season, so
Okay.
because I think that there's more than one, so I will
Yeah,
definitely go back through.
there's two. They planned on having more, but they got canceled because they were. I
Oh,
feel like it was because it was so real. Like
yeah.
Netflix was like, we don't need this. We don't need to let this out.
I feel like
But
the world is ready. I feel like the world is
yeah,
ready for real. I do.
yes,
So
yes. We've
awesome.
reached our critical mass.
Yes, we have.
So,
All right, my dude.
all right. Well,
Go get some rest.
Christian. Yeah, take care, bro.
Later, man.